Hey, so I'm Nat Smith, and this is day one of the 10-day series on transforming the most meaningful relationship in your life. So I'm so excited to have you here, and I really want to just take a moment to honor you for showing up to this series and to showing up to this really big, important, meaningful relationship in your life. And over the next 10 days, we're going to dive in. We're going to discover how to make it even more vibrant and incredible than it already is. So to get started in this series, we are looking at how to accept where you are and also allow your desire to experience more in yourself and in this relationship. So both of those things can feel a little at odds with each other, but they actually can coexist, and together they can create a really strong, incredible foundation for a meaningful, sustainable relationship. So, first of all, accepting where you already are. Now, we could be talking about a relationship that's already pretty good, pretty on track, lots of things going for it, or maybe something that is really derailing your life in a significant way. So you might be anywhere on that spectrum, and wherever you are, the important thing is recognizing that's your starting point, and that is okay. So there's no need for self-blame, for shaming yourself or the other person, and really, this is an opportunity, and we're going to spend a lot of this series looking at all of the different opportunities that are here. But accepting where you are right now is what allows you to begin the process of growth. So that means it doesn't have to be a problem where you are. It doesn't have to be bad. You don't have to see it as anything being wrong. And you don't have to approach it with the energy of fixing. So maybe that seems a little bit scary. I think a lot of times when we consider the idea of really accepting where we are, there's this fear that, oh no, if I accept it, then nothing's going to change and I'm going to be stuck in it. But actually accepting it means that you're really seeing it and you're really embracing the fullness and the complexity of the whole situation. So that's really important. And at the same time, it's okay to want something more, something bigger, deeper, stronger, juicier. Whatever it is that you're longing for, let's also bring in that longing and allow it and let it sit here and be here in its flow, in its depth, in its joy, and maybe there's a little bit of pain there too. You know, longing can be multi-layered. There can be a lot going on there. So I'm going to invite you to step into a practice with me of accepting where you are in this relationship and allowing your desire at the same time. So I invite you to get comfortable if you're at home or if you're in a space where you can sort of go within and meditate for a minute. Get comfortable and close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the physical sensations in your body and start to think about this relationship. Bringing your attention to what comes up internally when you put your focus on this particular connection. Are there images? Are there particular sounds, colors, feelings, inner experiences that you're noticing or that you're drawn to? Just take a moment to be with them. Inviting the full complexity of what exists now in this relationship. If you notice yourself fixating on the past or looking toward something particular in the future, just notice those images as they come and let them continue to move on. and drop in to what is here right now. What is between you and this person in this moment? And if that relationship had a name, what would it be? Imagine it as a plant, something that's growing, that began from a seed and is at a certain place in its life cycle. So with that image in mind, just appreciate and accept the beauty of this plant, wherever it is, whatever it looks like. Do you notice whether it's been getting enough sunlight, whether it's been getting enough water, enough nutrients? You might notice compassion coming up, a desire to provide the plant with more of what it needs. And also a sense that this plant has done nothing wrong. It didn't mess up. It's not bad. It's doing everything it can with all of the resources that it has. So simply drop into a deep acceptance for what's here. And now you might start to imagine, what are the possibilities in this relationship? What could this plant look like in the future? How could it feel to be with it? Just notice any desires that are coming up, where you feel them in your body, what they're like, where they might want to lead you. And allow that desire to gather and grow as an intention to provide this relationship with all of the resources that it needs to deeply thrive. All of the sunlight, the nutrients, the water. What is it like to be with that intention? And at the same time, holding that acceptance. It's okay to be right here and to have an intention for even more brilliant growth. All right, thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope that you have a beautiful Tuesday.